Hey everyone, and welcome to this explainer. Look, if you drive a car anywhere in the Lone Star State, you're absolutely going to want to pay close attention to this one. We're looking at the brand new Texas Vehicle Inspection Process Complete Guide. There is a massive, historic shift happening in Texas vehicle registration rules right now, and it's going to completely change how millions of drivers handle their yearly paperwork. Plus, it might just save you from ever having to drink stale mechanic shop coffee ever again. So, let's dive right in.
2025. Specifically, January 1st, 2025. That date literally marks the end of an era for everyday drivers in Texas. For decades, getting your car registered meant carving out time to sit in a long line at a repair shop for a mandatory safety inspection. Well, as of 2025, for most non-commercial vehicles, those mandatory safety inspections are officially a thing of the past. It's a huge policy shift. But as with any major rule change, the devil is always in the details.
So, here is our quick roadmap for today. First, we'll cover the big 2025 shakeup. Then, we'll look at who still needs an inspection, followed by exactly what gets checked. After that, we'll walk through a step-by-step registration guide, and finally, wrap up with how to stay compliant moving forward.
All right, let's jump right into Section 1, the big 2025 shakeup and the end of an era for Texas drivers.
For millions of Texans who absolutely dread that annual wait in the inspection line, here is your collective sigh of relief. As of January 1st, 2025, most non-commercial vehicles no longer require a safety inspection before registration. That is the bottom line. The state is streamlining the whole process, essentially giving you your time back and scrapping a step we've all had memorized for years.
But let's look at the exact wording straight from the source guide. It states, quote, "Most non-commercial vehicles in Texas no longer require a safety inspection before registration. However," and yeah, there is that critical word, however. While the safety inspection is gone for the vast majority, you really can't just blindly assume you get to skip the mechanic entirely this year. There are some strict exceptions baked into this new system, and misunderstanding them could completely derail your registration.
Which brings us to Section 2. Who still needs an inspection? Let's talk about those critical exceptions. Basically, there are two main pathways under the new rules. For non-commercial vehicles, so your standard personal cars and trucks, there's no safety inspection, but an emissions check is still required in select counties. Now, for commercial vehicles, absolutely nothing has changed. If you operate a commercial fleet vehicle, an annual safety inspection remains 100% mandatory. So it is absolutely vital to know exactly how your vehicle is classified by the state before you even start the renewal process.
And for non-commercial drivers, the crucial question is, where exactly do you live? The state outlines 17 specific counties that still mandate an emissions test. This includes major hubs around Dallas, Houston, Austin, and El Paso. Honestly, I'd highly recommend you hit pause right now and just check this list. If your county is up here, your 2025 registration process still absolutely involves passing an emissions test. No way around it.
Moving right along to Section 3. What gets checked? Let's take a look inside the inspection station.
If you're taking a non-commercial vehicle in for an emissions test, the inspector is going to be strictly focused on your exhaust. They'll plug into the OBD2 system, check if your check engine light is on, inspect the catalytic converter, and check the gas cap. It's super focused. But for commercial vehicles, that is a highly comprehensive safety sweep. We're talking brakes, tires, steering, suspension, the horn, lights, turn signals, mirrors, windshield wipers, and seatbelts. Commercial safety is still being rigorously verified by the state every single year.
Okay, Section 4, your step-by-step registration guide. Let's navigate these new rules together so you know exactly what to do. Preparation is literally everything if you want to avoid being turned away at the registration counter. Step 1, know your requirement before you even leave the house. You've got to figure out if you're commercial or non-commercial and if you live in an emissions county. Step 2 is gathering your documents. And Step 3 is visiting an authorized station like a repair shop or a quick lube place, but only if your vehicle actually requires it based on Step 1. When it comes to gathering those documents in Step 2, don't leave things to chance. You absolutely must have a valid driver license or a state ID and proof of active Texas auto insurance. It's also highly recommended to bring your current vehicle registration and just have your vehicle identification number, your VIN, handy. Having this whole stack ready to go just makes the entire process incredibly frictionless. Now for the action phase. If you do need an inspection, Step 4 is getting it done.
Step 5 is your result. If you pass, you get a vehicle inspection report, often called a VIR by the pros, which creates an electronic record in the state's database. If you fail, well, you have to make repairs and come back for a re-inspection. Finally, step 6 is the finish line. Take your proof of insurance, that inspection record if you needed one, your fee, and your ID right down to the county tax assessor collector office. Or, even easier, just log on and renew the whole shebang online.
And finally, Section 5, staying compliant moving forward. Here is how to keep your vehicle legal long-term. Because your responsibilities don't just end once you slap that new sticker on your windshield. You have to maintain your valid registration, keep your Texas auto insurance active at all times, and stay on top of those emissions or commercial safety rules if they apply to you. The state really emphasizes one golden rule here. Always, always carry your proof of insurance and registration while driving. The state might not be checking your brakes every year anymore, but law enforcement will absolutely check your paperwork if you get pulled over.
And that leads to a pretty fascinating shift in mindset. For decades, the state essentially forced you to make sure your tires weren't bald and your brake lights worked. Now, for everyday non-commercial drivers, that responsibility rests entirely on your shoulders. It saves you time and a trip to the mechanic for sure, but it means it is entirely up to you to ensure your car is safe for yourself, your family, and everyone else on Texas roads. So, with mandatory safety checks gone, are you prepared to take full responsibility for your vehicle's road readiness? Definitely something to think about. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer on the 2025 Texas Vehicle Inspection Guide. Stay safe out there on the roads.